Yeah. They build a pretty picture, plastered on a paper plate, a fairy tale fiction, designed to conceal the state. Pilgrims weren't kind, they will barely survive in the cold. The treaty with Massasoit was a desperate story told. The real reason they welcomed guests was a plague-ridden scare. The land was empty, but the virus was still there. Don't believe the soft scene of the harvest and the prayer. This whole narrative flawed, built on thin air, I swear.
The first official day wasn't for sharing venison and maize. It was a victory shout after burning down a Pequot maze. Check the records, Giza 6037 is the key. A scorched or a slaughter, that's the reality. They gave thanks to the heavens for the bodies and the game. Washed the blood from their hands, then started up again. This national ceremony is rooted in pure military might. A dark foundation hidden just out of sight. The true meaning of the feast is suppressed history. Little Red Big Smile is here, breaking down a mystery.
Yeah, Lincoln used the holiday to suture up the Civil War divide, politicize the trauma where truth cannot hide. But the modern design is an energetic anchor. The food coma effect, it truly sinks ya. The heavy consumption pulls your frequency to the floor, locks your mind to the material needing something more. The switch is instant, Black Friday's the addiction. From gratitude to greed, digital contradiction. You are the battery, not the one that's eating free. They harvest your stress and your subsequent shopping spree.
So let the beat ride out, but don't fall for the spell. We got the map, girl, damn it, we know the story well. You got the mic in your hand, don't ever slow your pace. Shine the light on the darkness, liberate the human race. Peace and unity.
Yeah, they fed us fairy tales, fam. Picture perfect plates and handshakes, but up deep in archives, geezer. This the real blueprint. They taught us pilgrims and peace, what a myth. Wampanoag people welcomed them, gave them gifts. Then they got slaughtered, villages burned to the ground. Pequot Massacre, 6077, blood on a crown. History box, whitewash, redacted the facts. Thanksgiving's a cover up, the truth being act. Smallpox, blankets, treaties broken like glass. Genocide disguised as a harvest repast.
They don't want you knowing what really went down. How they stole the land, won't claim the whole town. Man like me won't forget, won't let it slide. Historical amnesia, now I'm opening eyes. We were taught to be grateful, bow our heads and pray, while they celebrate colonizers every 4th Thursday.
Fast forward to now, it's a consumerist trap.
Black Friday madness, they got you in the matrix, that's facts. Spending wages on sales while the truth stays buried. They keep you distracted, fam, call it necessary. Turkey on the table, but there's blood on the cloth. Corporate agenda got you buying at a loss. They program the masses, made them forget the pain. Turn massacre memorial into capital gain. Had it awake while they sleeping through the lies. UK to the bay, we see through disguise, man.
wanna tell you, be grateful, remember this. Every holiday built on pain and prejudice. Knowledge is power and I'm armed to the teeth. Spreading truth through the speakers, can't silence the streets. Little red, big smile, the truth teller certified. No more amnesia, we keeping the archive alive. From the ends to the block, let the message ring. This the real Thanksgiving blueprint, everything.
They built a pretty picture, plastered all the paper, played a fairy tale fiction designed to conceal the state. Pilgrims were unkind, they were barely surviving the cold. The treaty with Massasoit was a desperate story told. The real reason they welcomed guests was a plague. Britain scared, the land was empty, but the virus was still there. Don't believe the soft seed of the harvest and the bread. This whole narrative's flawed, built on thin air, I swear. Official day was of sharing venison and maize. It was a victory shout after burning down a Pequot Massacre. Check the records, geezer. 6037 is the key of scorched earth slaughter. That's the reality. They gave thanks to the heavens for the bodies and the gain. Washed the blood from their hands and started up again. This national ceremony is rooted in pure military might. A dark foundation here just out of sight. The true meaning of the feast is suppressed history. Little red big smile is here breaking down the mystery. The holiday to suture up the Civil War divide, politicize the trauma where truth cannot hide. But the modern design is an energetic anchor. The food coma effect, it truly sinks ya. Then heavy consumption pulls your frequency to the floor, locks your mind to the material, needing something more. The switch is instant, Black Friday's the addiction. From gratitude to greed, digital contradiction. You want a factory, not the one you're seeing free. They harvest your stress in your subsequent shopping spree.